Good morning, viewers. Today we have Mr. Deepak Jalan MD, Linc Pen Plastics from Kolkata. Welcome, Mr. Jalan, to our show.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
Your success story is going to be very inspiring for our readers. So let us begin. Your father has had an incredible success story of starting Linc Pens from a very humble beginning. So could you please share the story for my readers?
I think he has a similar story like many other successful entrepreneurs who came from Rajasthan with no background and started their career from scratch. So my father had a similar story. When he was very young, he came to Kolkata and started looking for some career. So he worked with a few companies, did a job and gained experience. It was always on his mind that he wanted to do something of his own. He chanced upon the selling of pens, and so he used to buy pens from Kolkata and sell in Rajasthan. So he realized that the pens were not of really good quality. So he thought that why not develop or produce a quality pen so that he would have a good opportunity to make a mark for himself and for his brand in this category. So that's how initially he started to get the pens made quality supervision under his brand. Once he got good response, he started manufacturing by himself, and of course he had no capital when he came from his native place. Gradually he built, so it took him quite some time to come to some level. When I was a kid, I have seen him struggling. He used to bring bags of components of pens to his house. We all will assemble the pens, and then next day he will go and sell. Took him a couple of years to really establish himself in this trade and his brand. So Linc brand as such was born in 1976. He came to Kolkata in 1957. Took him about 20 years of a journey to really launch his own brand. It's been more than 40 years of Linc brand, that today we are about a 400 crore revenue company. We are also listed on Bombay Stock Exchange and NSE, and we also export to about 50 countries, out of which about 30 countries are on a regular basis. So our exports are to the tune of about 100 crores. We have about 3,000 people directly or indirectly employed. The first manufacturing unit was established by my father and my second brother Prakash, who had a forte in manufacturing. Currently, of course, we are focused on the writing instruments. Like our major products are ball pens, gel pens, and so these two are the main categories. Of course, we recently started producing permanent marker, whiteboard marker, and CD, DVD markers. Then apart from that, we get some products outsourced under our brand, like wooden pencil and some stationery products. So these are our core products. So I would say that currently 90% of our revenue comes from ball pens and gel pens.
How do you assess the profitability of a new product?
So far profitability is concerned, typically, when we launch a product, rather than looking at our cost sheets, we have to look at the prices at which similar products are being sold. So the selling price is determined based on what the competition is selling a similar product. I would say there is always a constraint in the gross margins, because the competition is always selling at a very competitive price due to competitive scenario. But with Pentonic, we went for a totally different strategy. Rather than looking at our cost, we did a market research, what price the consumer perceives for this pen, and this is how we determined the end user price for Pentonic. Sometimes it so happens that the price of a product is perceived more than what you are expecting, or perceived less than you are expecting, or perceived at what you are expecting.
To summarize, one, the price point is so studying the price points of competitors, and another strategy to understand what was the perceived value. Both are good, awesome. How do you set a balance between affordability of your product and establishing in the market?
As an entrepreneur, the best thing is to find a balance between offer a product to the consumer at an affordable price, as well as adequate profit for the company or stakeholders. So I think this fine balance needs to be really found.
So Jalan, you have been through such an inspirational journey, picking up from your valuable experience. What would be your message to my readers?
I'm ambitious, so I would say that one has to be really ambitious. Focus and persistence, both are very important. You have to be different. If you copy or follow the competition, I would say that you cannot go anywhere. So I would say differentiate or innovate in whatever you do. So you have to think of disruptive ideas. This would be my
fantastic message, a nice message. So you have to be innovative, and innovation needs to be consumer centric. And what you say in terms of innovation is now the days are of disruption. So you need to have disruptive ideas, which complete radical new ideas, and
absolutely
follow the competition. You have to have your own journey and focus and perseverance. You have to be persisting. You cannot give up. Initial challenges would be there. Success would come if you are there, you persist. Thank you, Jalanji, for your valuable time. I'm sure your insights must be useful and inspiring to our readers. Thank you so much.